Welcome back, everybody. Today is a new video and kind of a new series that I'm going to try to do every once in a while. We're going to go through some PSA slabs and show a particular player. And today is one of my favorite players, Mr. Frank Thomas. I love Frank Thomas, 500 plus home runs in his career, Hall of Fame player. Currently doing analysis on Fox Sports on their Baseball Tonight show that runs each evening. But we're just going to kind of go through the years. I also like collecting pre-rookie cards like this one here. And this is 1987 BDK. Let's see here. Pan Am team, when he was on the Pan Am team. This is from 1987. And you remember that most of Frank Thomas' true rookie cards, Topps 1990 with a no name on front, Bowman 1990, which we'll see later. But this is from the 87 BDK. There was also, they did this in red and in blue. This is a Gem Mint 10. Very difficult to find because of those red borders. The blue is even more difficult. It gives us some statistics there, and at that age he was, what, 19 years old, playing for the Pan Am team. He was going to Auburn. He played both football and baseball in college. He was highly recruited in both sports. There's that same card in a Mint 9. I also have a few team sets that were just shrink wrapped. But I've got those as well. It has the whole team in there. At the time, Jim Abbott was the big star on that Pan Am team, and the big target. Everybody expected Jim Abbott to have a nice major league career, which he did. Plus, with his disability that he had, he was a quite popular player. Ended up throwing a no-hitter without a hand on his right side. There's the Cape Cod League. This is pretty rare. It's a Mint 9, 88 P&L Cape Cod League. You'll see these cards occasionally. Guys who played in the Cape Cod League. This is from 88, so he was 20 years old during this time. This is the Summer League. They played with wooden bats typically in the Cape Cod League, and it's said that if you could star in the Cape Cod League, you were going to be a star in the major leagues. That was the best of the best playing in that Summer League. Again, another pre-rookie, little minor league action, 1990 Don Jennings. Southern League All-Stars. This is future star Frank Thomas and future star Jeff Conine. Conine had a decent career. It's in a Mint 9. Not a whole lot of there on the back. Card number 46 in the set. Oh. And a couple other Don Jennings cards from that same set. 1990 All-Star. Card number 11 in a Mint 9. Southern League All-Star. Card number 44 in the set in a Mint 9. And then another Southern League All-Star pose. And we'll get to cover that in a second. Card number 11 in the set. So I think they were looking for reasons to make Frank Thomas cards. He was such a hot product. Well, that's the same card. Card number 46, 44, and 11. And here's that card again. Card number 11 in a Mint 9. Shows he played 89 games and hit 316, 16 home runs. And that's through the All-Star game. So he had another, that was only halfway through the season. This is kind of the one that's has always stood out to me. I've never got a good explanation for this, but we've seen this card plenty of times. 1990 Pro Cards, him on the Birmingham Barons, which I think was a Double-A team in 1990. Card number 1116 in the set. So that's important. Remember that. This is in a Mint 9. And as you see there, the back of the card shows his statistics from that 88 season. That's in a Mint 9. But then, from that same set, the same card number, and you can see it right there, it's obvious. That is a different card. But it's a 1990 Pro Cards, Frank Thomas, Birmingham Barons, card number 1116 in the set, both Mint 9s, They are completely different cards. And you'll see these advertised on eBay. You'll see both of these interchange for themselves. I think the pose is so similar. It looks very, very similar. It's not exactly, because here he has his right hand behind his back, and here his right hand's kind of resting here down here on his knee. But these are interchange. I've never seen an explanation for this. I've asked on message boards. I've asked on Facebook groups, and nobody seems to know or recognize these are two different cards. So that's interesting. I'll put those up so hopefully they'll stay and you can see them. From that same 1990 Pro Cards A and AA. Obviously the photography was from the same day. Card number 46. And of course the iconic 1990 Leaf in a mint 9. Love that card. That was a great set, very hot set that's kind of dissipated since Sammy Sosa had his issues and with PEDs and so forth. But Frank Thomas, Larry Walker, and Sammy Sosa were highly sought after rookies in that 1990 Leaf set. And it was much more limited than the other 1990 sets. Upper Deck and Tops were just way overproduced. Fleer, Score, whatever was out, it was way overproduced. And the last three I have to show you this evening was three 1990 Bowman cards, all in a mint 9. A lot of people believe this is a pretty good card and pretty limited compared to Tops and Upper Deck and other 1990 issues. Beautiful photograph. But that's it, guys. That's it for the Frank Thomas show. If you have an explanation between these two cards, which is actually one card, I guess, put a comment down below. If you have a Frank Thomas collection, or if you've seen any of these cards before, if you have this blue one in a Gem Mint 10, you've got your hands on a nice little investment, I believe. Anyway, guys, that's it. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you like what you see. Hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified of all my future videos. We'll be going for now, and hopefully we'll have some other PSA Slab Through the Years Player Edition. This is the first one, and hopefully a series. And thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you soon.